Hey guys, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. So today's Friday, as usual. On Fridays in the evening after work, I just meet my mother and we go grocery shopping. Okay. When we went grocery shopping, we usually go to, I don't care, I'm gonna say it, you guys can find me there, whatever. We go to the North Roads at Jane and Wilson, okay? So it all started when we're grocery shopping, as normal. These two women, no, they're not even women. One's a woman, well, I believe she's a woman, and one's an old lady, that's her mother. They always like to fight with people, and they always try to get us, but they don't get us. But today, they just started out of nowhere, started arguing. Okay, let me just get into whatever. We're grocery shopping as normal, whatever. So I went to go buy something at the dollar store. My mom sent me somewhere to go. My mom sent me to go buy something at the dollar store, basically. And then she told me how that lady, the woman, well, the daughter, was like bumping into her. She sees that she's bumping into her. Mom will be passing or like stopping. She's just bumping into her with the cart on purpose, giving her dirty looks, just walking anyhow, whatever. So I come back, mom's like, yo, you know what the lady did to me? I'm like, what did she do to you? She's like, yo, she's like bumping her cart into me on purpose, giving me dirty looks and whatever. I'm like, don't mind that lady. You already know how she is. Okay. So we're picking up her groceries, whatever. She's trying it with me, and I'm like, I don't know, for some reason, every aisle I went to, this lady was there. Like, why are you there or whatever? So I went to go get sugar. This lady's bumping into me. She's blocking the way on purpose. We're passing by, she blocks up the whole aisle of the, I'm like, what is this lady? So whatever. We bumped her again, just giving us dirty looks and whatever. And we're like, today we're not gonna start with her. So this lady, every time she comes to Jane and Wilson North Road, she always likes to fight. One time there was a fight, police were involved or whatever. They kicked her out, and I don't know how come she's back there again grocery shopping. So whatever. Let me just get straight to the chase. What happened? We're in line now, right? And my mom's saying in my language, like, oh, she better not come in this line because it's closed. The grocery store now closes at, what time does it close at? 9 o'clock. And we always get there late because work and whatever. So we get in line, whatever. The lady's still grocery shopping with her mother. They have two grocery carts. One for the old lady and one for her daughter, that woman. So we're in line now. Mom's like, in my language, she's like, oh, she better not come here. She better not come here. So she's going up and down. Then she stops. She sees us. She's like, oh. So she's waiting there. And then her mother put the cart there. She's like, what do you do? What do you do? She's like, no, we're going to go here. So then they decided to go to the next aisle to pay. Because we're at the, what is it called? The cashier. She's at the next aisle to go pay. But then she comes back. She comes back to us. So my mom, they're scanning the thing. My mom's ready to pay, right? My mom's literally about to pay. And then the cashier's like, okay, it's whatever. I'm not going to tell you the price, whatever. So they're having a conversation. The mother and the daughter having a conversation. And then all you hear is, excuse me. And she's saying it rude too. Like, excuse me. And I can hear it. And I'm like, I'm not turning around today. So she's like, excuse me, excuse me. I'm like, I looked at her. I gave her the dirtiest look ever. I'm like, and she got scared. So she's like, no, you. To my mother, I'm like, she's like, oh, can you move your cart? In a rude, disrespectful way. Can you move your cart? People need to put their stuff on the, whatever the thing is called, the bank, where you put, I don't know what it's called. When I edit this tonight, I'm putting this up tonight. When I figure out the word, I'm going to put the word in there correctly. The bank or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about, where you put the groceries so they can scan or whatever. She's like, can you move it? Because we need to put our stuff there. And she's being so rude like this. We need to put her stuff there. I'm like, she needs to pay first. I'm like, she needs to pay. So she can't move. And then the lady's about to touch me like this and I move, right? And then after, mom's like, you need to wait because I am going to pay. She's like, move the cart out. I'm like, no, she's going to pay first. Because my mom, when we used to go, not used to, back in the day when we went grocery shopping, my mother would make me go first. Like after I put the stuff on the bill, I'm coming up with different names. The thing, the counter, I'm gonna call it the counter. My mom would used to make me go first, and then she goes. But she doesn't want to do that because they rip you off sometimes, right? If you're not checking like the scan, like let's say a cookie. The box of cookies, $2. It was scanned up for $6. So mama has to keep watching. When it's time to pay, she lets me go, and it's holding up the line. So might as well make my mom pay first before letting me go, because when my mom sees how much it is, she pays right away, so that the line, there's no hassle, she's not causing traffic or whatever. So the lady's like, move to my mom. She's like, move, bitch. I'm like, excuse me? And she's yelling at me. I'm like, excuse me? And then I don't remember what my mom said. I'm like, excuse you? Just because you're old, that doesn't mean you can call anybody a bitch, okay? So her daughter now is at the back. She's like looking at me like, look at this little girl. Hear this little girl? I ignored it. I just looked at her. I'm like, she's repeating again. This little girl. Hear you, little girl. I'm like, I am not a little girl. I am not a little girl, okay? She's like, oh, so you're a big woman now? You turn big woman? Just give her a dirty look. And then her mom's like, yeah. And then mom's like, yes, she's a big woman. And then the cashier too, she's like, yeah, she's a big woman. Commotion. She's starting commotion. Everybody's watching. And then I don't even remember what happened. She said something, and then she's just talking, whatever. And then the mother said something. She's just talking, and then she kept saying bitch to my mom. My mom's like, I'm not a bitch. You're the one who's a bitch. Do you see yourself? You're a bitch. And then after, her daughter's like, oh, do you see yourself? You're so ugly. I'm like, is this child? Right now they're being childish. You're ugly. Do you see yourself? I'm like, I had to come in right now. I'm like, no one's gonna call my mom ugly because she ain't ugly. So she's like, you ugly? I'm like, you're ugly. You're ugly. Now she's calling me ugly. I'm like, I'm ugly? I'm like, do you see yourself? You're ugly. Do you see yourself? Do you see your face? Because she's telling my mom, she's like, do you see your face? I'm like, do you see your face? Your face is so wrinkly. Look at yourself. She's like, my face now. I'm like, your face is wrinkly. She got so mad and she started calling me all these words. I'm like, yo. I'm like, every fucking day, you guys come here and all you like to do is start arguing with people. You guys like to argue with people for no reason. Always starting a fight. You guys come every day, not every day, every week, and come to fight with people. Why? Why do you have to fight with people? She got mad. She started cussing and all this, whatever. I'm like, whatever. The mom comes out of nowhere. This old lady too comes out of nowhere. Oh, you live in a hole. So my mom's telling her, shut up now. My mom's fed up. She's like, shut up. She's like fully yelling at them. Yo, it's so cold. She's like, shut up. I'm like, she's like, shut up. I'm like, oh shit. So then after, she's like, you people. Mom's like, you people what? She's like, oh, you Africans. You Africans. I'm like, at this point, I'm fucking ignoring you. And then after, she's like, oh, you can't even speak English. I can't hear you. The daughter now. I'm like, I can't hear you. What are you saying? I can't hear you. And then she's like, what people? Oh, learn how to speak English. And then I'm like, do you hear your mother? Your mother can't even talk. She's like mumbling. And then what else happened? The mother looked at me, the old lady. She looked at me. She's telling me, she's like, to me, she's like, go back to your country. I looked at her. I'm like, excuse you? And then she's like, oh, and she switched it up because I was about to be like, bitch, I was born here. So technically I am in my country. And if you're fucking talking to my mother, I told my mother this after we got home. I should have said something, even though I didn't. Whatever, I came up with it. I said, next time somebody says go back to your country, just say, okay, I do go back to my country because I'm a Canadian citizen, so I can go back whenever I want, back and forth. And then I felt bad that the fact that she said, you Africans live in a hole. I should have stood up. Still till now I feel bad. I should have said, really? Have you ever been to Africa? Have you ever been there? Africa's big, okay? Where we're from, we live in a big house. Why don't you come and see? Have you been back home? Like, I should have stuck up, but I didn't. So they're just yelling now, whatever, going back and forth. I'm like, yo, you guys need deliverance. Jesus is gonna take care of you. You need deliverance. They shut up now again. They're quiet, whatever. They're still, and then they start talking again, and you can't even hear what they're saying now. I'm like, you need deliverance. You need deliverance. And my mom's yelling at her. She's like, shut up, you're a bitch, you're ugly, fuck you, blah, 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 and I'm dying. I'm like, you know what, mom? I taught my mom, like, you know what? We're gonna pray for these people tonight. They need prayers. Everybody's staring at me, everyone's looking at me, everyone's looking at me like, because all I was doing is talking about God. I'm like, God is gonna pray for you. God is gonna help you. You need Jesus. I'm like, you need Jesus. And then after we're leaving now, they're still talking their gibberish or whatever the fuck they're saying. I can't even hear what they're saying. I'm like, yo, have a good night and fuck you. That's basically what I said. I'm like, have a good night. You need Jesus. Blah, blah. And then they piss me off. And then after, I'm just like, fuck you. You guys are bitches. We're not bitches. You're bitches. I shouldn't have said that. Yes, I was wrong at the end because I was just talking about Jesus and all. But they couldn't touch us. Oh, and I forgot one part. See how I'm going like all over the place? When I said, you're ugly. Do you see your face? You have wrinkles all over your face. You know what this lady told me? Not the old lady. You know the lady told me? Come to my face and tell me. Tell me this to my face. Come to my face. She's like this. You, come here. Come to my face. And she's ready for me. I'm like, she's like, yeah, come to my face. And I'm coming now. She's moving the cart, right? I went like this. I'm coming. And I'm like, I don't have time for you tonight. I don't have time for you. I'm not coming. She's like, no, come say it to my face. I'm like, I don't need to say it to your face. Okay? I don't want to see your ugly face. I don't want to see you. And she got mad. She's just talking. I was just standing there. I looked at her. I'm like this. I'm like, taking a deep breath, because you know what I was thinking in my head? You guys really want to know what I was thinking in my head? I was thinking of going up to this lady, telling her like, bitch, take off your fucking wig, or like grab her, run up to her, grab her, take off her wig and punch her in the face. Like, I can't. But I'm just glad that I stuck up. I stuck up and I said something. I was just talking about Jesus, going in like, you need deliverance, we're gonna pray for you, blah blah blah, and that killed them with kindness. I just kept going in. But the last part, yes, I know I did wrong, was when I was saying like, oh fuck you, you guys are bitches. But it is what it is. So yeah, if you guys are Jane and Wilson Nufros, just watch out for these people, because I don't know, they like to start with people. And I'm waiting for next week to see what happens. So if there's a part 2, I'm gonna record it and tell you guys, like, this is so ridiculous. We did nothing to them. They just came out of nowhere and said, move your cart. We told them, well, first they disrespected us. They talked to us in a rude manner. So we're going to talk to you back in a rude manner. And the old woman calls my mother a bitch out of nowhere. No one is going to disrespect my mom and call my mom a bitch. I ain't letting that happen. And then the fact that you're going to call my mom ugly. My mom is beautiful, okay? I will call her right now to show you her, but she's busy cooking food. She's beautiful, but like, how are you gonna call my mom ugly? Compare her to my mother. My mother is beautiful. No, you can't call my mom ugly. You can't call my mom a bitch. My mom ain't a bitch. So yeah, if you guys are Jane and Wilson, just watch out for these two people. Like, okay, I could describe them kind of for you. They like to wear wigs. This lady's tall and her mom is short. She's old. She wears glasses. They just like to start arguing with people. They always wait for taxis to get home. Well, first, you know what they used to do? You know those people who like to wait for taxis? And they're like a bootleg taxi. I call them bootleg taxi because they're not originally a taxi. They just use their own car to pick up people. And then they charge you whatever price they feel like. That's what they used to wait for. But they argue with all of them. So whenever all of them see them, they move because police got involved. So they just call a taxi. And then they pay like probably $50 or wherever they're going. I don't know. I really don't know. But these women, or old lady, whatever I should say, they really tried it and they didn't succeed. I just cut them down. They've been trying to get us. They couldn't get us, but today they just felt like they had to open their mouth, but they didn't get us. Thank the Lord. So yeah, if you're ever in the Jane and Wilson area, just watch out for these people. They really need deliverance, and I'm really gonna pray for them tonight because this is ridiculous. Like, we did not deserve this. We didn't do nothing. Like, I don't understand. Just because the store was closing, you're in a rush. Go to another cashier. There's millions of cashiers there. There was about like 6 other cashiers, but out of all the other 6 cashiers, you had to come into the one particular one that we are at. That's how you know you wanted to fight with us. Somebody sent you. And we're not having it tonight. You didn't succeed, thank the Lord. No. So they better go home and repent and think about all the stuff they said and did, because they ain't gonna try it with us. It ain't gonna happen with us. No. So yeah, if you guys like it, comment, like, subscribe. Comment down below what you liked, what you didn't like, what you think I should have done, what you think I should do next time I see them. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a blessed weekend and a night. All right, bye guys.